And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Center Street School, the Gymnasium, named in honor of longtime educator and coach Diana Z. Zerlini. We got college volleyball in store for you tonight. It's the Frontier Community College Bobcats volleyball team host the Southwestern Illinois College Blue Storm of Belleville, Illinois. I'm Derek Dunn, joined alongside by Coach Tammy Anderson, and running camera is her daughter, Coach Ashley Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in to Bobcat Nation.
Now upgraded to Coach.
We appreciate you tuning in to Bobcat Nation this evening. I had to get that in there.
I know.
Well, you look at acting head coach Kara Vincent and her Bobcats. They enter tonight's match with an 8-8 overall record, 3-2 in the Great Rivers Athletic Conference. They're on a 4-game skid, looking to get a win tonight. We last saw them a couple of days ago on Monday, losing to Lakeland in 3 sets, 25-18, 25-22, and 25-19. Before heading out on the road Friday to take on a John A. Logan squad that is currently 10-4 overall, the Bobcats could use a win tonight to stay above 500. As for Coach Warren Thomas and his SWIC Blue Storm, they enter tonight's contest at 8-6 overall, 3-2 in the GRAC. They last played on Monday at home, taking on John A. Logan College, losing to them in 3 sets, 26-28, 17-25, and 18-25. The Blue Storm started the season on a 6-0 start that faced some tough competition like Frontier has as of late. And like Frontier last weekend, SWIC was also up there at the Lakeland tournament, taking on both top 20 ranked teams in Mineral Area and Indian Hills, who Frontier also took on too, with both losses in 3 sets. Now, this is the first time this season that these two teams are facing each other. They'll see each other again on Wednesday, October 22nd, toward the end of the regular season at Belleville. Coach, it's good to have you alongside here. And, well, tonight, different opponent in SWIC, coming off a loss to John A. Logan, while Frontier coming off a loss to Lakeland. Both teams, I think, hungry for a win.
Yeah, if I look right, I believe that SWIC is coming in on a 4-game loss streak, too.
Yeah, coming in a 4-game skid as well. So one of these teams is going to end that 4-game skid, and both teams have faced tough competition as of late. So, so it's an interesting dynamic here with both teams. And you know, for the Bobcats, I thought they played Lakeland tough, just committed a few errors. I felt like, but they battled though. They battled. I thought they had good energy, good poise, but Lakeland though, I was impressed with him. Especially Veronica DeOlio, the outside hitter.
Yeah, she was amazing.
But, you know, Coach, it's a new game. It's a new night for Frontier. And what do you think the keys are here for the Bobcats tonight against SWIC?
Well, I'm hoping that they learned a little from Monday night's game.
Yes.
It seemed like they started to get a little, I wouldn't say like distracted.
Yeah.
But it was, they were tripping over each other.
Yeah.
You know, they panicked.
Yeah.
You know, they need to just try to, you know, take the deep breath, you know, make their passes and their sets, you know, without trying to rush it.
I also feel like, too, with volleyball, just any sport really, there's a mental side of it, too.
There is.
And I think it's where when it was, you know, whether you're in a close game where either you're down by a point or two and you kind of start thinking in your mind, you know, you need to speed it up a little bit, but at the same time, I think patience is key. You don't want to, like, rush things, as you mentioned, and go into, like, a helter-skelter in a way.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what they did, and that's where, like, they started. I believe that that game I seen more errors in, I call them errors in serving.
Yeah.
Like they had a lot of in the nets and longs, than I have in their past games that we've done. So, you know, as long as they clean that up a little bit and play their game like they know they can, this should be a really good matchup.
Should be indeed. Both teams with 8 wins of the campaign. Frontier led to get their 9th win of the season before hitting the road Friday, and then they'll be at home for a game next week here. We're going to have Matt Rogers do some PA announcing by the national anthem and starting lineup for both teams here. So we're just a moment away from that. Stay tuned here to Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. And crowd still filing in here tonight on this Wednesday.
Hopefully the power stays on this time.
Yeah. I was talking to Matt Rogers, the PA announcer, before coming up here, and he said someone asked him, did one of your kids trip the power cord or something? It's a joke right there.
Well, I heard that probably like a transformer blew
I believe,
because the whole town was out
okay.
for just that split second.
Interesting. Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, we're about ready to have the introduction of both teams and playing the national anthem. So there's Matt Rogers.
Welcome to tonight's matchup between the visiting Southwestern Illinois College Blue Storm and your Frontier Bobcats. At this time, would you please stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem? Now introducing the visiting Southwestern Illinois College Blue Storm, 5'7" defensive specialist from Vitória Espírito Santo, Brazil, number 1, Laura Ristaldo. 5'8" middle blocker from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, number 3, Nalea Furlow. 5'9" outside hitter from Herron, Illinois, number 4, Skylar Yates. 5'6" defensive specialist from Columbia, Illinois, number 5, Addison Walton. 5'6" setter from Effingham, Illinois, Adelia Wernsing. 5'10" setter from Brussels, Illinois, number 7, Lacey Holman. 5'8" outside hitter from Plainville, Indiana, number 8, Madeline Gibbs. 5'11" outside hitter from Addison, Illinois, number 9, Grace Johnson. 5'9" right side hitter from Bernie, Missouri, number 10, Bailey Henry. 5'7" right side hitter from Conroe, Texas, number 12, Layla Porter. 6'2" middle blocker from Mascoutah, Illinois, number 13, Ashley Hughes. 5'10" outside hitter from Hardin, Illinois, number 21, Joy Hurley. 5'10" middle blocker from Valmier, Illinois, number 23, Brooke Miller. And now for your Frontier Bobcats. 5'10" sophomore from Winston, Illinois, center, number 0, Cameron Tappenberg. 5'3" freshman from McLeansboro, Illinois, defensive specialist, number 1, Tinley Webb. 5'7" freshman from Bauruquia, Columbia, defensive specialist, number 2, Mariana Garcia Williams. 5'9" freshman from Christchurch, New Zealand, outside hitter, number 3, Lily Sparr. 5'11" freshman from Columbia, Illinois, middle blocker, number 4, Eliana Hayes. 6'1" freshman from St. Louis, Missouri, middle blocker, number 5, Jenna Bouchervey. 5'10" sophomore from Mount Vernon, Indiana, center, number 6, Arlissa Sharper. 5'10" sophomore. 5'4" freshman from Carmine, Illinois, defensive specialist, number 7, Riley Roar. 5'8" sophomore from Dietrich, Illinois, outside hitter, number 8, Livia Brummer. 5'8" freshman from Mount Carmel, Illinois, center, number 9, Sarah McCorkle. 5'10" freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico, middle blocker, number 10, Yelena Oliveira. 5'8" freshman from Effingham, Illinois, outside hitter, number 12, Bria Beals. 5'10" freshman from Brooklyn, Arkansas, outside hitter, number 14, Evan outside hitter, number 15, Monica Varnese. 5'5" freshman from Marion, Illinois, defensive specialist, number 21, Avery Wolf. 6' freshman from Brooklyn, Arkansas, middle blocker, number 23, Cassidy King. Tonight's officials are Michael Galloway and Doug Halterman.
All right, about ready to go underway with this one between Frontier and SWIC. Derek Dunner with you, Coach Tammy Anderson alongside, Coach Ashley Anderson on camera as well. First time these two teams have matched up here. Live chat open, by the way. Taylor saying, hi, Alyssa, and good luck. Well, I'll tell you what, big matchup here tonight. Again, this is Region 24 matchup. Great Rivers Athletic Conference play. Tell you what, these games, a little bit more weight to them than a non-conference game. Both teams have faced some tough competition as of late. Bobcats, though, would like to end this 4-game skid, get a win on their home court before taking on John A. Logan this Friday in Carterville. And SWIC, coming off a loss to John A. Logan, like to end this 4-game skid as well.
They were giving out pom-poms. Did you see
Yes,
that?
they were giving pom-poms to the host families. I love that. I think last time they gave
like little volleyball keychains or something.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Well, I like that, Coach. I really do.
It does.
And kudos to the host families of these student athletes. I tell you what, outstanding group of people here locally, do a great job. I know many of them.
I mean, we're not I don't know how many that, the facility holds and stuff, but yeah, we've got so many athletes here, and they gotta live somewhere.
They do.
We are actually hosting an exchange student also, but she's in high school.
Yeah. Point goes to SWIC to start things off. Lacey Pullman from Brussels, Illinois, the setter. Number 7 is the one who started serving, and she'll serve again. The libero is Addison Walton. Now on the roster, she usually wears number 5, but she's wearing 17 for SWIC. And then Polsgrove, a little one-handed tap. SWIC unable to hit it over, and a point for Frontier. So Polsgrove able to get that point. Live chat's open to us, ready to watch it. Bobcat Nation from this evening, and we got Camden Tappendorf who will start serving. 1-1. First set just got started here. Serve on the way from Cam. Nice laser of a serve. Fielder right there. A nice block.
Gave him the tee.
And push it right back over. Roark to the libero for the Bobcats. Go over to King on the right side. Up high by SWIC, having some trouble. And a point for Frontier. For the Bobcats here, you have an early lead, 2-1, but stay focused.
Stay focused. Don't relax, but play the game.
Cam with another serve. High serve. That's going to go out, yep. Talked about the earlier, Coach, about the serving errors. I thought we saw several of them.
We did.
Going back to Monday night against Lakeland.
And that's where I think they were trying too hard. They were trying to hit too hard, hit them bombs.
Yeah. Try to make Lakeland go for it,
Yeah.
But just serve.
Oh, nice.
Kept it alive.
There we go. Still going.
And Roark hits it right over. Nice job by the Bobcats. They're going to go over to Johnson. That's high. The contact was made, though. Grace Johnson from Aviston, Illinois, in the Breeze area. Outside hitter. I remember her from last year.
I was going to say, which the Breeze area, they have some really good volleyball players.
They do. Serve on the way. This was fielded right there by Beals in the back. Hit it to the net.
There we go.
Push it by King. Nice job by Cass. And they go over to the right side this time. Off the hip of King. That was Layla Porter on the attack. Porter from Conroe, Texas. 4-2. SWIC has doubled up their lead here early. Serve on the way. This one just right above the net. Cam set him this time over a Busherbane, blocked by SWIC. 5-2, Blue Storm on top. First set, we just got underway. Bailey Henry of Bernie, Missouri will serve. Serve on the way from Henry. This was fielded by Roark to the barrel. Not going to get over. Karen may call a timeout here.
I was going to say.
6-2. SWIC up ahead by 4. Frontier looking to get a stop. All right, this field right there by Polsgrove on the right side. This time we go to King. That's a point for Frontier.
Nice.
As Porter hitting to the net. That stops the run by SWIC. Now Evan Polsgrove will serve. Polsgrove from Brooklyn, Arkansas. Hello to all you folks out in Arkansas. Serve on the way. This was fielded right there by the libero, Walton. They go on the attack. That's good by Porter. Layla Porter. Operate from the right side for SWIC. Gets that point, 7-3. First set. Ashlyn Hughes from Mascoutah, Illinois.
Mascoutah.
Serve on the way.
Rocket.
Spark was able to field this one. Now Spark goes on the attack. Little one-handed tap.
Nice little dink.
SWIC.
Surprised they didn't call that a double hit.
They're going to try to hit it over. They do. Go over this time by Boucher Bain. Little one-handed tap. SWIC going to steady things, and they go over to Johnson.
Rocket.
That was a blast from Johnson. 8-3.
The Rockets are finding the hole.
Yeah, Blue Storm certainly going for those gaps right there.
Which these teams haven't met each other or seen each other play. So
yeah,
game 1 is a learning. Nice.
Well, Spark would have crossed over the line, but no call there. Tapador sent this time over King with
there
the blast.
We go.
And Cassidy King knocks it in.
She kept her shoulder square and knew exactly where she wanted that ball to go.
That was a nice setup, too.
Yes.
8-4.
Nice assist there.
And Riley Roark will serve. Riley's done a great job with libero this season.
Yes.
Serve on the way, fielded by SWIC. They go one-handed tap. Nice coverage of the by Cam. They go over to Spark on the attack. They go to Johnson.
Nice block.
Nice block with it by Boucherville. No, Oliveira, excuse me, and King also there.
Those two make a great duo up there at the net.
They really do. 8-5. Frontier down by 3. Still early first set. Serve on the way from Roark. Nice serve. SWIC.
There we go.
Ace for Riley. Carey all excited. About to do some jumping jacks over there. 8-6.
Need some smile in there.
Absolutely. That was a nice serve, too, by Riley.
Yes.
She'll have another serve. Riley Roark. Serve on the way.
There we go.
SWIC have a little bit of trouble, and they hit it right over.
Oh, nice job by Tinley.
Nice job by Tinley. It goes out. Yep. Good try by Webb, though. 9-6. So SWIC gets the ball back. Let's see who's serving here. This will be Adelia Worsing. Worsing will serve. I call her Addie, though, so we'll call her Addie. Addie with the serve. This one's fielded right there by Webb on the back row. Came over to Spark with the hammer. And a violation at the net. Yep.
She knew it. She tried.
Yep. Well, they had the right idea, though. Way to attack, but just got into the net there. 10-6. Serve on the way for Worsing. This one's fielded by Webb in the back. Camden sent this time over to King. Blocked.
There we go.
Riley keeps it alive. Little push hit.
Nice.
SWIC able to hit this one.
Catch him off guard.
Roark passing it over to Spark on the attack.
Nice.
That
was in.
Let's go. Lily Spark. Sparky knocks it in. Tell you what, here early on, it's early in the first set. Feels like a heavyweight boxing match. Both teams trading blows back and forth. And Sarah McCorkle will serve. Serve on the way from Sarah. Nice serve. Dug up by Walt. Nice dig right there. Nice block. Lily right there at the net. They go over to Lily once again. Blocked. And that's a point for SWIC. I believe that was Furlow. Nalaya Furlow. Nalaiya. That's how you spell her first name. And Grace Johnson, the outside hitter from Aviston, will serve. Johnson serve on the way. Riley corrals it. They go over to Ames on the attack. And we on Ames out there now. And they go over to the opposite. Blocked by the Bobcats. And point for Frontier. Bobcats will take that one. 11-8. Holsgrove checking in for Webb. And Lily Spark will serve. Serve on the way from Lily. Nice serve fielded by Walton Libero. SWIC to go in the middle this time on the hands of Spark, and that's good. Brooke Miller on the attack. From Belmar, Illinois, Brooke Miller. And now they go over to Lacey Pullman. They'll go over to Addison Walton. Libero from Columbia, Illinois will serve. Deep serve fielded by Spark. They go over to Holsgrove on the attack. Off the hands of Walton. Now they go over. Blocked by the Bobcats. SWIC on the attack again. That was a good attack right there. That was from Hughes, Ashlyn Hughes from Muscogee, Illinois, 13-8. Walton will serve once again. Serve on the way from Walton. Off the hands of Polsgrove. Now they go over to Ames on the attack. That's good! Now we got Ames. Gets it, point. 13-9. Bria Beals out there, and she's holding the ball, and who's serving? Okay, it's going to be, Mariana Garcia Gomez will serve. So Mariana's going to serve. Good to see her out there. Baseball players coming in. Serve on the way for Mariana. Nice serve, fielded by Walton Libero from the backside. He's bumping right back over. McCorkle steadies it. Garcia Gomez over to Ames.
Nice.
One-handed tap. SWIC gets it. They go on the attack once more.
There you go. Good job.
Hit up high by Garcia Gomez. Now to Polsgrove.
That's in. That's in.
Evan Polsgrove with the point. Great placement by Evan. Remember, she had that hit the other night. A little one-hander hit right there in the corner. 13-10. Bobcats trying to get a rally going. Mariana Garcia Gomez from Columbia, South America will serve once again. Serve on the way from Mariana. Floater of a serve. SWIC digs it out. Little push hit. Mariana passing up ahead over McCorkle. Now we're to Ames on the attack. It's good! Then we have Ames. Knocks it in. 13-11. First set action play. Encouragement. Words of encouragement. Garcia Gomez will serve once again. Serve on the way. Floater of a serve.
Dinker. I like that.
That was like a change-up in softball.
Uh-huh.
Polsgrove passing it over to go to Evan on the attack. Blocked.
Right
point,
to the net.
Yeah, point for SWIC there. Led by Furlow as well as Hughes. Riley Roark checking in for Yolanda Oliveira. Good miss.
She did great serving.
Yeah, she
Great
did.
job serving.
Yeah, Garcia Gomez, absolutely, yeah.
She's standing over there going, yeah, I did it.
Tell you what, when your number is called, you contribute.
That's right.
Pullman with the serve. Off the hands of Beals. Polsgrove on the attack, blocked. Unable to hit it over as a Boucherbane. 15-11.
Here's one call time.
All right, Garrett calls timeout. 15-11, SWIC leads Frontier in the first set. Be right back here, Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. This season, Curd Farms is proud to stand behind Frontier Community College Bobcats volleyball. Owner Chase Curd and the entire team at Curd Farms send their best wishes for a winning year. Just like farming, success on the volleyball court takes dedication, hard work, and teamwork. And that's exactly what the Bobcats bring every match. Curd Farms is excited for an incredible season. We'll be cheering on the Bobcats every step of the way, right here on Bobcat Nation. Back here at Center Street School, 15-11, SWIC leading by 4 against Frontier. Again, first set. Here at Center Street School, good to be here with you on Bobcat Nation this evening. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be. Live chat's open. SWIC will have the ball. Lacey Pullman, the setter from Brussels, Illinois, will serve. Serve on the way from Pullman. McCorkle passing it over to Ames.
Caught him off guard for a minute. That's what we need.
Almost did.
That was she has an awesome left. She's nice at lefty.
Yeah, that's Layla Porter from Conroe, Texas on the right side.
from Texas. Yeehaw.
16-11. I tell you what, Portner and Johnson both have hammers of arms. Serve on the way, fielded rather by Beals. McCorkle has blocked. And point for Frontier, yeah.
She went over the net.
Sure did, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. So 16-12. Now for Frontier, trying to chip away here. Seems like they just can't get over that hump yet. You gotta keep trying though. And Camden Tapador full serve. So Tapador full serve.
Tappendorf. That's fun to say.
It is.
Tappendorf.
Cam with the serve. SWIC, they go this time over the middle. Nice block.
Okay. Oh, couldn't get to it.
Unable to get right over his Beals. That was a good block right there by Hughes. Ashwin Hughes, 6'2", middle blocker. Tallest player this week has. This is number 8, Madeline Gibbs from Plainville, Illinois. Serve on the way from Gibbs. Off of the hands of Paulsgrove. That's an ace. So Gibbs will serve once more. Serve on the way from Gibbs into the net. Service error. 18-13.
There we go. Now fixed it.
Evan Paulsgrove will serve. Again, first set. SWIC leading by 5.
Now serving for the Bobcats, number 14, Evan Paulsgrove.
Bobcats like to chip away here and get the lead. Coming down the home stretch of this first set. Serve on the way.
Serve.
Nice digger there with the libero, Walton, and Porter with the blast.
Did you see that? Like, she just winds up and...
Yeah, point for Frontier. SWIC looks confused by it.
Yeah, because that looked like it. Yeah, by Kara's eyes, too. She's like, okay.
Kara's like, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah. All right, 18-14. Serve on the way from Paulsgrove. Fielded by Walton to libero this time. They go over the outside of Johnson. And that's going to go over to our right. And Grace Johnson right there.
I mean, it's just like when they go up, it's just like they're doing like a big wind up before they just slam that that ball. They've got some power.
Ashwin Hughes with the serve off the hands of Roark. Camden setting up this time over to Spark. This one's hit right over. Nice block there by Boucherbane. Swing shot. Riley keeps it off the ground. And over to Spark.
Nice tap. Tip.
SWIC. Instead this time over to Johnson.
There we go.
And it's going to be out. Yep. Point Frontier. 20-14. SWIC up ahead by 6.
Side out, girl. Side out. Take a breath.
Ashlyn Hughes with the serve. Serve on the way from Hughes. Off the hands of Roark. Cam. Send this time over to King. And Cassidy with the blast. And that one is out. But, boy, that was barely out, though, too. Didn't get the near side line. Timeout Frontier. So 21-14. SWIC leading Frontier first set here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
At FNB, we believe in us. Not us the bank, us the farmers, us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Center Street School, 21-14 as SWIC leads Frontier. Frontier would like to stop the SWIC run here that the Blue Storm are on. And serving is Ashwin Hughes. Frontier got to get a stop here. Let's see what Hughes does.
Had the kids yelling, "Let's go Bobcats."
That's out.
There we go.
Service error by Hughes. Frontier will take it, 21-15. And Riley Roark, who did a good job serving earlier in his first set, will serve. There's Riley. Serve on the way. Nice laser of a serve. SWIC able to get it. And they hit it right over by way of Johnson. Roark gets this one. Lily keeps away from the crowd.
Still alive. Good job, girls.
And over to Cam. The attack this time is good by Miller. So Brooke Miller of SWIC with that point. 22-15. Blue Storm get the ball back. couple of substitutions in. See Furlow checking in. Also checking in is number 6, Adelia Worsing, and Worsing will serve the caller, Addie. Addie with the serve. Serve on the way from Worsing. This one's fielded right in the back by Webb. Cam setting up this time over to Spark.
Nice.
With the kill attempt, SWIC able to collect. They go over to Johnson on the opposite.
Nice block.
Blue Storm try to hit over, and they do. With the hands of Webb, it was a laser over to King, and that's a point.
Touched.
Tell you what, they kept their hands off it, would have went out.
And she knew at the minute, like she put them up, just like, ah.
So it's always that instinct, that reaction a little bit. Serve on the way from King. And this time over to Furlow. That's long. Point for Frontier. 22-17. First set. Serve on the way from Cassidy. Still carries over the play.
Yeah.
Oh,
they weren't even paying attention. Like, it was, yeah. SWIC just kind of like stood there like they were froze.
Timeout, SWIC. Oliveira, the wall stands again. All right, 22-18. Frontier, a little bit of a run here. First set. Be right back here. Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC. 22-18 first set as the Bobcats on a 3-0 run here. Cassidy King will serve. Oliveira of the wall. Oops. Oliveira of the wall will, with a nice block right there. As you mentioned, Coach, I think SWIC was asleep. Just caught him off guard there. King with the serve, fielded by Walton of the barrel. This time we're going to go to the middle to Miller. That's good.
That was
good awareness by Miller, spotting the open gap. 23-18. Grace Johnson, sophomore from Aviston, Illinois, will serve. Serving away from Johnson. Off the hands of Webb. They go over this time over to Spark on the attack. That's going to be out. Point for Lily. Lily gets a kill there, 23-19. Now for the Bobcats, let's go on another run here and chip away. Lily Spark will serve. Serve on the way from Lily. So carries over, fielded by the libero Walton. They go in the middle. Miller once again, that's good.
game point.
Tell you what, Brooke Miller has been standing out right there in the middle. And
it's just like straight up, just straight down.
Yeah. Those are during warm-ups for her. Ashwin Hughes checks in for her. Walton Libero with the serve. Off the hands of Spark. This time we go over to Polsgrove on attack. It's good! Evan Polsgrove. 24-20. And Yolanda Oliveira will serve. Boy, she had a couple of dandy serves Monday night against Lakeland. They were just lasers. So Oliveira with the serve. Serve on the way. That's a late, yeah, that service error.
Game.
That's the way the game will end. So SWIC 25, Frontier 20. First set, we go to the second set where both teams will swap sides. And we'll take a breather as well here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Roark Trucking of Carmi is proud to back the Frontier Lady Bobcats this season. The Roark family and their team are known for dependable trucking and leasing services across White County, and they're just as dependable in the stands cheering on the Bobcats. Special shout out to Riley Roark and all her teammates as they hit the court. From everyone at Roark Trucking, best of luck this season. We're proud to stand with you on Bobcat Nation.
That one's not as long.
Well, anyway, here we are here, folks, as we enter the second set. SWIC defeated Frontier in that first set, 25-20. entertaining first set for both teams. Seemed like SWIC just led the majority, pretty much led all the way through the game, but Frontier just they were nipping at their heels, but just could not get over that hump there. It felt like.
No, they couldn't. The kills on SWIC side, they're just rockets. I mean, they're finding those holes, and I mean Frontier, they're covering, but it's just like straight up, straight down.
Yeah.
So it's fast.
Well, when you have what stood out to me was, you have Layla Porter from the right side. Then you got, Grace Johnson on the outside on the opposite. And then, in the middle, you got Brooke Miller. Those two have kind of spearheaded the attack for SWIC.
Yeah, they have.
So, Coach, for the Bobcats, what do the Bobcats have to do entering the second set? What adjustments do you think they need to make? I would say
they've got to have – I mean, it's hard because, SWIC is just hammering it down.
Yeah.
The only thing like Bobcats, what they really need to do is they need to do the same thing that they're doing. I mean, we're hitting it right back, but it's right to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not making it a difficult type thing. So – I mean, they're not giving up. I mean, they're staying in it and they're staying with them. It's just we've just got to step it up just a little bit more.
Yeah. We'd like to remind you as well, tomorrow on Bobcat Nation, while the Fall Fun Fest pageant.
Oh, yeah. I was like.
It's coming your way here tomorrow. And then in case you're wondering, for Bobcats volleyball next week, the next broadcast following tonight will be next Wednesday, September 24th, when Southeastern Illinois College rolls to town from Harrisburg.
Oh, yeah. I know some people on there, some kids on there.
So we'll have some coverage of that for you here on Bobcat Nation as well. So, and then after that will be Kaskaskia College rolls to town. They'll be coming here on September 29th. And then all of a sudden we're in October.
Wow.
Yeah, hard to believe.
It is. Very hard to believe.
One thing I'd like to mention, the athletic facility, our groundbreaking was held yesterday, and great crowd in attendance, community members, had several of the student athletes. Yeah, the Bobcats volleyball team was there, our softball team, our baseball team.
I mean, it's so exciting.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
So exciting.
And I tell you what, we're looking forward to it. Great buzz around campus about the athletic facility, also the community as well. So we will provide updates, progress updates and all that over the course of time. But want to say what a great ceremony it was yesterday, breaking ground, getting up the golden shovels, digging up the dirt. And by the way, you can check out footage of that actually on our Facebook and Instagram pages for Frontier Community College. All right, Camden Tappendorf will serve to start things up for Frontier. Nice laser over serve by Tappendorf, fielded by Johnson. That's a hammer right there.
Right there.
For Nayus. Yeah, straight down, Coach, as you mentioned.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like a straight down shot. I mean, it's going to be very hard to defend that unless you are right there in that line. Line of fire.
Serve on the way into the net. Service error. So service error committed by SWIC. That was by Bailey Henry. So Lily Spark will serve for Frontier.
Now serving for the Bobcats, number 3, Lily Spark.
Serve on the way from Lily. This one carries right over. SWIC going to attack by Porter.
That's out.
And that is out, you're right. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was close.
Nope, that was very close.
But 2-1, Frontier takes an early lead. Yeah, we talked about Porter and Miller and Hughes and, Johnson leading the attack for SWIC. Walton, they go over this time over Johnson, that's in. All right, Brooke Miller checks in for the Blue Storm. Now we've got 17 and Addison Walton from Columbia, Illinois Libero. Serve on the way from Walton. Deep serve, fielded right there by Polesgrove. They go in the middle. Miss hit right there.
It was a bad set.
Yep.
She just didn't get it just high enough. I know what she was trying to do, but just not high enough.
And Walton will serve again. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by Spark, and then go over to Polsgrove on the attack. Bumped right there toward the back by Henry. Blocked right there, the Bobcats!
The dynamic duo.
King and Oliveira. As you mentioned, Coach, that's a good blocking duo right there.
They are.
Abusherbane checks in for Oliveira. Riley Roark will serve 3-all. Second set. Serve on the way.
Nice.
This is dug out right there by SWIC, and an ace for Riley. 4-3, Frontier leading. And Roark will serve once more. Riley did a great job serving that last set. The hands of Walton. They go over this time over to Porter. Dug up right there by Roark. And they go this time over the middle by way of Lilly and into the net. 4-all. Couple subs in. Eddie Worsing in. Also, Nalea Furlow also checking in. Furlow from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Worsing from Effingham, Illinois. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by Polsgrove. They go over this time over to King. Blocked by Johnson. She's a good one. Grace Johnson. And it's 5-4. And Eddie Worsing, setter from Effingham, will serve. Cam will have a breather. Serve on the way. Receiving it right there is Spark. They go over to Polsgrove. It's a blast, but too high, too long. Olivonia dropped in. 6-4. Worsing with the serve. A little floater of a serve. Dug up right there. Miss hit. 7-4. Another error committed by the Bobcats. SWIC on a little bit of a run. Give the Blue Storm. And that one's into the net. So service error. Frontier led briefly early in the second set. Would like to get the lead back. Eliana Ames checking along with Sarah McCorkle. And McCorkle will serve. Serve on the way from Sarah. Fielded right there by Walton. They go over this time in the middle over Miller. Blocked by Abusherbane. It's a Jenna Jam. 7-6. Frontier down by 1. Second set.
See, the Bobcats read that one real well because she approached just a little too soon.
Yep.
And that's what they've got to do. They got to start reading.
Making the right reads. Ames with
there
the
we
blast.
go.
Ellie! 7-all. Frontiers tied it up. Second set. Serve on the way. Deep
That's
serve.
in.
It's an ace! How about that? Another ace for the Bobcats. SWIC let it go by. Henry thought it was going to go out.
Yeah. Nice placement.
Another serve away from Sarah. Off the hands of Walton.
Yeah.
This one's lofted up high. Roark over to McCorkle. Sets up this time. Abusherbane is too high. No contact. Point SWIC, but nice little run by Frontier. 8-all. Checking in is Madeline Gibbs. Will help out on the outside. Serve away for Grace Johnson. Off the hands of Polsgrove, they go to Abusherbane. Nice little floater over tap. SWIC. They stay. They go over to Furlow.
There you go.
Nice block and a point for Frontier. That's a heck of a block right there. I think it's also one of the keys here too, Coach, is the blocking for the Bobcats. I'm starting to see it get better and better over time. And that one drops in from Miller. 10-9. Another entertaining set here early on.
Yeah, it's getting better, but I've noticed that when SWIC it's getting through the Bobcats, there's no coverage behind them.
Yep.
I've noticed that they need to be ready behind them in case.
That's a kill for Lily Spark. Killer Kiwi herself, Lily Spark knocks it in. 11-9. Frontier on top by 2. Mariana Garcia Gomez will serve. Hey, she was a spark off the bench. There's Mariana. Serve on the way from Mariana. Floater of a serve, fielded by SWIC. Blue Storm go over. Nice block right there. Push hit. Mariana this time over to Lily. The one-hand tap.
Nice.
SWIC able to keep it off the ground. Nice dig right there by Ames. You go over to Spark on the attack.
There.
Off the hands of Walton. It's good! Lily!
Way to work, girls.
With a kill. 12-9. Frontier up ahead by 3. Mariana Garcia Gomez with another serve upcoming. Serve on the way. Fielded in the back by Johnson. They go over this time. Blocked for the Bobcats. It's good! Olivera! Boy, she's got a blocking gift right there. The gift of blocking. And it's 13-10. Garcia Gomez will serve again. Here's the serve. Off the hands of Walton of the Barrow. Hit up high. On the attack is good by Hughes. 13-11. Bobcats lead by 2. Like to preserve and maintain the lead and extend it if you're Frontier. Try to get a stop. Lacey Pullman, the center, will serve. Good minutes from Garcia Gomez. She'll have a breather. Oh, the Boucher-Bain as well. Webb out there. And Webb is actually the libero for this set.
I was going to say, I thought I saw her
she was
leave and then, and change. So
switching uniforms there, Coach. Got to note that at the scores table. Perhaps we're having a conversation at the scores table.
that's what I was going to say. I'm thinking something's not. Oh, never
That's
mind. I
by
thought
SWIC.
it was in score.
About SWIC here. 13-11 again. Frontier leading. SWIC set 2. First set went to SWIC 25-20. Bobcats like to win the second set. Okay. I have a conversation about something here. Okay. Here we go. We resume play. We don't have the officials mic'd up. I wish we did in that case.
I
It's
know.
a head off the basketball goal. 13-12. Bria Bill's out there. Eliana Ames also out there too. Get Tinley Webb to the Barrow for this set.
Which that's a good choice because then that gives,
Riley a breather.
yes. She's been working hard out there.
She has. Spark was on the attack. Oh,
My gosh.
that was a blast from Gibbs.
Wow.
I'll tell you, they just hit it hard.
They do. They hit it hard.
So 13 all. SWIC has tied it up.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. I'm not going to take anything away from them. But
McCorkle over to Spark on the attack. Blocked. Nice recovery
There we
there by
go.
Webb.
There you go.
Nice dig over to Ames. One-hand tap. Porter hits this one back. And go over to Johnson from the middle.
nice job, Tinley.
Go over to Lily. Little one-handed tap. Dug up right there.
Yes.
Quick strike. It's
Good
good. Olivera again, the wall. Needed that one right there. 14-13. Boy, I tell you what.
I love it when she does that.
I tell you what. It just, SWIC had no response for that. And just really, they were not in a position to get that ball either. Okay, so Eliana's going to serve, I think.
Yeah, she was like, I need a sub.
Yeah.
I guess she's not used to serving.
Well, hey.
There she goes. She can do it.
Eliana Ames with the serve. Nice serve by
There
Ellie.
you go.
And a blast right there.
That's out.
That's how you're right, Coach. Point Frontier. Out by Hughes. 15-13. Frontier leading by 2, second set. Ames with the serve. Deep serve off the hands of Johnson. They go over to the outside. That's in. Gibbs on the attack. 15-14. Well, it's been like a tug of war out there in this second set. Frontier like to get a stop and preserve the lead. This is Madeline Gibbs who'll serve. Gibbs, serve on the way, dug up right there, and unable to hit it over off the hands of Spark. 15 all. Gibbs with another serve. Off the hands of Spark. Cam set up for Spark on the attack too long.
That's out.
Yep. 16-15, SWIC up ahead by 1. Cassidy King checking in for Sarah McCorkle. Gibbs with the serve off the hands of Webb, and Frontier unable to hit right back over. 17-15, Blue Storm up ahead by 2. Frontier looking to get a stop. SWIC on a little bit of a run. Serve on the way from Gibbs. Off the hands of Webb. Over to King with a blast. And that one is good. Cassidy King gets the point. And Lily Spark will serve, I believe. Yep, she will. So Lily with the serve upcoming. Camden Tappendorf back out there as Beals will have a breather. And I think, oh wait, Beals is in Polsgrove. They're going to do the substitution thing. There we go. All right, Evan out there now. Okay, the Brookwood Arkansas duo, Cassidy King and Evan Polsgrove out there together. And here we go. Serving away from Lily Spark. That one carries over off the hands of Hughes. And Porter one-hands it over. Webb steadies it. They go over Oliveira, blocked. And Bobcats get alive. Nice dig right there by Lily. And SWIC, they go on the attack by way of Johnson. Camden stays it. Webb passing it over. Last time on the attack is Polsgrove. Push hit by SWIC. They go over to King with the blast. Blocked and out of bounds. Point, Frontier. Couple of nice digs from the Bobcats that time. 17 all, second set.
I just want to know if you guys out there can hear how hard they're hitting that ball.
Oh, man. The ball still has air. 17 all, second set. Spark with the serve. Fielded over there by Walton Libero. They go over to the middle.
Nice job, Tinley.
And a quick striker there. Unable to beat it that time was Oliveira. She got stopped at the net by Hughes. That's a good matchup right there. 18-17. So Addison Walton, again, she usually wears number 5, but she's wearing 17. Serve on the way from Walton. Dug up right there by Webb. Nice dig right there by Tinley. Go over to Polsgrove. And able to hit it over. Just a little tap right there that time. 19-17. Serve on the way from Walton. Off the hands of Spark. The back row. Tappendorf over to King. And that was contact. Oh, it wasn't? Okay. Point SWIC. Ooh, that was close. And the contact was made. But timeout anyway. Regardless, 20-17. SWIC leading Frontier. Second set here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for the perfect gift or custom fan gear? Studio 68 in Fairfield has you covered. From personalized shirts and hoodies to laser engraved tumblers, they can bring your ideas to life. Planning a group trip? Want a one-of-a-kind gift? If you can dream it, Julie can do it. Call or text Julie Shreve at 618-919-0559 or message Studio 68 on Facebook to get started. Located at 120 West Elm Street in Fairfield, open by appointment. First-time Bobcat parents get 10% off apparel orders. 20-17, SWIC with a 3-point advantage over Frontier's second set. SWIC won the first set 25-20. For the Bobcats, need to get a stop. Need to get a stop, get the ball back. Frontier did lead in this set. SWIC with the serve. Webb passing it over, this time over to Polsgrove. A one-handed attack right there. They go over to Porter. That ball spins on the net and goes over a Bobcat side. Oh, my. That ball was really spinning on the net like a balancing act. It's went over Frontier's way. 21-17. Serve away from Walton. Got rid of by Polsgrove. Came to Oliveira with the wall. Strikes again. My goodness, that was a blast from Oliveira.
Yeah, we just need that all the time.
Agreed. Agreed.
SWIC is doing it like all the time.
Take a page out of their book. I'll tell you, that had some heat to it.
Yes, it did. Nice.
Riley Roark with the serve. Deep serve.
It's out.
It's out. Barely. Not by much. 22-18, but you can't commit errors like that. Coming down the home stretch of this set. All right, we got Addie Worsing getting ready to serve. Serve on the way for Worsing. Fielded right there by Polsgrove. They go to Evan
there
on the
she
attack.
goes.
It's good!
Nice.
And then Polsgrove knocks it in. 22-19. And who's going to be serving? Okay, it's going to be Sarah McCorkle. Sarah did a good job serving earlier this set. Frontier went on a run. She was serving, so 22-19. SWIC on top by 3, second set. Serve on the way from McCorkle. Deep serve fielded by Walton. They send this time over to Miller. Off the hands right there.
There she
Polsgrove
goes.
with the blast.
Nice.
It's gone! And then Polsgrove again.
Nice approach. Nice form for the Rocket.
Good passing right there. 22-20. Serve it away from Sarah. One fielder right there in the back. SWIC, they go on the attack from the right side. They're by Spark. Quick strike, battle at the net, and out. Point SWIC. Oh my goodness. All right, Grace Johnson will serve. Oh, we have a timeout. A timeout on the floor. I thought I heard that right. I had to think for a moment. 23-20, second set. SWIC leading Frontier here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Vaughn's Tire is more than just a tire shop. With their state-of-the-art facility located at 1704 West Main Street in Fairfield, they're also your one-stop shop for automotive repairs and maintenance. Vaughn's Tire offers oil changes, alignments including heavy-duty alignment, exhausts, diagnostics, accessories, and of course, tires. Vaughn's Tire also now offers general towing services. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Give Stephen and the crew at Vaughn's Tire a call at 618-842-2422 to schedule an appointment for all types of general automotive repair.
23-20, SWIC on top by 3.
Let's go Bobcats.
And Grace Johnson will serve. Frontier can use a stop. Serve on the way from Johnson. Off the hands of Polsgrove. Roark steadies it. Riley Roark out there is libero now. They place a Webb. Miller on the attack, and it's good. 24-20.
Game point.
Game point for SWIC. Frontier needs a stop. Serve on the way from Johnson. Off the hands of Roark. McCorkle sets up this time. Low line attempt by Ames. Hit up high by way of Furlow. A blast, and that's good from Johnson. 25-20. SWIC wins the second set. Both teams will swap sides. Then we go to a third set. First set, SWIC won that one 25-20, and the second set, SWIC once again defeats Frontier 25-20, but we go to the third set for the Bobcats. Gotta win this one to force a fourth. We're back here at Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
We want to say a big thank you to our Bobcat Nation donors. Wayne and Joan Gully, grandparents of Cassidy King. CNC Excavating and Land Management, father of Camden Tappendorf. If you would like to be a Bobcat Nation donor, you can Venmo at Raylan James, We accept PayPal, Claire@RaylanJames.com, or you can send a check, money order, cashier's check through the mail at RJ Marketing at 200 East Main, Fairfield, Illinois. Just get a hold of Claire, let her know, you want to be a part of our Bobcat Nation donors, and your name or business will go on our little banner here. All donations are appreciated. Doesn't have to be a whole lot, every $5, $10, $15, Every little bit helps. That's what brings us here.
I was waving to my little cousin down there, so she's at the ball game.
She's like, yay.
Also see Fairfield Lady Mules volleyball coach Yvette Combs here tonight. Assistant coach Kylie Stewart. We'll see them tomorrow on Sister Channel Mule Nation.
Yep, we'll be there.
As Fairfield will be hosting Flora. Also a reminder, the Fall Fun Fest pageant will be live streamed tomorrow night on Bobcat Nation as well. I've got a cousin that's actually in it this year. So.
Oh, yeah?
So I'll be, even though I won't be there in person, but
You'll be there in spirit.
I'll be there in spirit. I got a shirt too. So I want to wish good luck to Kylie Austin, cousin Kylie. So she's in it this year. Coach, here again, we entered the third set. Frontier needs to win this third set to force a fourth.
Yep, they do. Yeah. It's just hard with those Rockets, those kills from SWIC. Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes me wonder, too. I mean, like, when we get to see John A. Logan here, like.
The Frontier were able to recover. That was a nice recovery right there as we get going here. That's out. Point Bobcats. I thought that was going to land right there, right by Olivia Brummer, who's on the end of the bench. Olivia Brummer, Avery Wolf both injured. Camden Tependorf will serve. Serve on the way from Cam. Off the hands of Porter. SWIC able to hit over by way of Johnson. Wow. So 1-0, third set. And SWIC has won the first two sets. Frontier has to win this third one to force a fourth. Serve on the way from Bailey Henry. Off the hands of Roark. Camden, attack is king. And let's see what SWIC can do. Can they hit it over? And they do by way of Walton Libero. King passing it over. Holds Joe Busherbane. It's a Jenna jam on the attack. And it's 2-1 Frontier. Serve on the way. Porter with a blast, and that's going to be good. Point Blue Storm. 2-2 here, third set. And we have Addison Walton, who served toward the end of that second set for SWIC, as she'll be serving here. Walton with the serve, dug up right there by Webb. As we got a spark on the attack, blocked. I believe that was Porter over there with the block for SWIC. 3-2, third set. Blue Storm on top. In Southwestern Illinois College, based out of Belleville, Illinois, St. Louis metro area. Serve on the way from Walton. Off of the hands of Webb in the back row. They push it over to Spark in the middle. SWIC, they go to Johnson on the opposite. The hands of Roark, still carries over. Balked at the net, still carries over. Oh my goodness. Out of the net, one-handed taps all over the place.
Let's go, ladies.
That was pretty impressive. King.
Nah. Little blooper. Oh, still alive.
And it's going to be good. Cassidy said, I'll take that. Sassy, Cassie herself. I'll tell you what, that was impressive. Bobcats defense that round.
They didn't give up.
Did not. Kept fighting, and they were able to get the ball over. Roark with the serve. Fielding the back by SWIC to go in the middle. This time over to Miller.
Nice.
Nice job there by Cam, keeping it alive. King on the attack, blocked.
There
King keeps it alive. Into the net.
And it's over.
Still carries over.
Still going.
Johnson, the kill attempt off the hands of Roark. Cam to passing across over Spark. One-handed.
Nice. There we go.
Penalty on SWIC. Point Frontier. I saw that right into the net for SWIC. 4-3. Frontier takes an early lead, third set. Riley Roark will serve. That one tickles the twine, still carries over. They go over to Johnson.
Wow.
On the attack. Webb passing up front over to King. Walden able to keep it alive. Little one-handed tap. Oliveira, quick strike off the hands of Roark. Keeps it alive, and he collides with each other.
We gotta talk.
Gotta talk. Oh, a point for SWIC, yep. I was thinking the same thing too, Coach. I was echoing you. Oliveira and Spark colliding to each other. They're all right. Live chat open, by the way, on Bobcat Nation YouTube channel. I'm Derek Dunn, Coach Tammy Anderson alongside Coach Ashley Anderson on camera as well. 4-all. Addie Worsing with the serve for SWIC. Off the hands of Webb in the back row.
Oh, Webb changed uniforms again.
Yeah, she did, yep. Roark is the libero. Point Frontier. King will have a breather. McCorkle checking in. Also, Jan Ames checking in as well for Captain Tappendorf. 5-4. Frontier leading by 1. Serving away from McCorkle. High serve. Fielded by SWIC in the back. This one's hit over. Quick strike from Spark. And a point for Lily and the Bobcats. Good recognition by Lily. Good read on that. 6-4. Bobcats with a 2-point advantage. Serve on the way from Sarah McCorkle. And it could be an ace. No, SWIC's able to hit it right back over. Webb. Passing up top over to McCorkle. Now Spark on the attack. Lily. McCorkle over to Oliveira. Good! Yolanda Oliveira! The wall stands again. Nice little tap by Oliveira. 7-4.
She's like, hello.
She's had a heck of a night, though.
I love it when she does that. This one's like, hello.
What a spark she's been. The hands of Walden. Ace for the Bobcats! 8-4. They double up their lead, third set. Keep on riding this momentum. Sarah McCorkle will serve again. Serving away from McCorkle. That one's dug up deep in the back. SWIC trying to keep alive, and they do. McCorkle pushes it back over to Roark. Instead of this time, they're going to go over to Johnson. That's good. Grace Johnson. Again, she's a good one.
You know, I will have to say, because, like, been watching, you don't see much reaction out of the SWIC coach. No. It's like it's like the girls know what they should be doing.
Yes.
I mean, it's almost like he's been silent.
He has been coaching there for a long time. Yes. And kill for Lily! Killer Kiwi herself, Lily Spark. He's been at SWIC for a long time. Coach Warren Thomas.
Yeah.
I think he's been there since 2012, I believe.
But yeah, if you watch, I mean, he hasn't like.
It's pretty chill.
It's very chill.
That's his players play. 9-5. Frontier on top by 4. Blocked right there by the Bobcats, but does not go over. So Blue Storm gets a point. 9-6. Checking back in is Ashwin Hughes. And Brooke Miller will serve. As Walden will have a breather libero. I've been impressed with her tonight. Tagger the James is good! Ellie knocks it in. 10-6. Janelle Boucherbane checking in for Riley Roark. And we have Mariana Garcia Gomez out there to serve.
She's been doing a good job serving today.
She has. Taking advantage of the opportunities. The playing time. Several away for Mariana. Nice serve right there.
It's over. Stay with it. See, we got to stay with it.
Yep. And Yolanda Oliveira. Nope, it's going to be Riley Roark checking back in. Okay. And who's going to be serving here? I think it's going to be Pullman, I think, because Pullman's getting ready to check in. Lacey Pullman. And, yeah, she'll be serving. Okay. 10-7. Frontier leading by 3, third set. SWIC has won the first 2 sets, both of them 25-20, but Frontier has to win his third set to force a fourth. And I think we're going to have a...
Oh, there we go.
Okay, we're going to resume play. Serve on the way from Pullman. Off the hands of Spark. They go over this time over to Ames,
nice.
blocked. Point Frontier. 11-7. King checking in for McCorkle. And Camden Tappendorf will serve. Camden been a great leader for the Bobcats this season. One of 3 sophomores on the squad. Cam with the serve. Off the hands of Porter. They go over. That's a quick strike right there by Hughes. Using every bit of her 6'2" frame and long arms to get that one in. 11-8. And Madeline Gibbs, Plainville, Illinois will serve. Serve on the way from Gibbs. The hands of Roark. They go over to King with the blast. Porter's able to field it. And they go over to Johnson, the one-handed tap. On the hands of Roark. They pass it in front over to Lily. Spark and just push hits it over. Walden over to Johnson. Off the hands of Roark. Camden sending this time over to King.
Yeah.
And the blast is good! Cassidy King knocks it in. 12-8. Frontier leading. Bobcats are doing a good job maintaining this lead. They like to extend it here, get a little bit of a cushion. And Evan Polsgrove will serve. Serve on the way from Evan. Dug up right there by Walton of the Barrow. They go over to Porter on the attack, and that goes in. 12-9. Tinley Webb checking in. Webb was the libero in the last game, but it's Riley Roark this set. It's always good to have 2 liberos on the squad.
Yes.
Comes in handy. Webb receives the serve, goes over to Abusherbane on the attack that time. Porter, a little left-handed tap.
There we go.
Over to Roark, and then one hands it over by way of Tappendorf. Ball spinning up high in the air. Going to Porter on the lefty. And then point for SWIC. Good try there by Abusherbane on that block attempt. 12-9. SWIC with the ball. And this is Walton. Addison Walton to the Barrow. Serve on the way from Walton. Fields over there by Roark. They go over to Lily Spark on the attack. SWIC, they're going to go over to Porter. And point for SWIC. 12-11 this time. SWIC down by 1. Frontier could use a stop here to preserve this lead and maintain it. They go over this time over to Spark with the hammer's good. Lily Spark knocks it in. 13-11. And Riley Roark will serve.
Now serving for the Bobcats, number 7, Riley Roark.
Serve on the way from Riley. Nice serve. Fielded by the Blues. We go to Johnson on the attack. That's good. Grace Johnson. 13-12. SWIC down by 1. Frontier with the lead. Third set. First 2 sets were won by SWIC. Both games ended up 25-20.
Serving for the Blue School, number 6, Adelia Wormsing.
Addie Worsing will serve. On the way. Off the hands of Webb. Camden sent him King this time into the net. This time that one. Had the right idea though. And we're not up at 13. Well, good to see the baseball players out there being line judges and also members of the softball team helping out getting the volleyballs over and everything. It's greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Spark
Get
on the
everyone involved.
It's a point for Lily and the Bobcats. All right, Frontier ahead by 1. Sarah McCorkle will serve. Team went on a roll when Sarah was serving.
Now serving for the Bobcats, number 9, Sarah McCorkle.
And let's see here. Okay, here we go. Serve on the way from Sarah. Off the hands of Walton. They go over this time. On attack is Johnson.
Nice.
Blocked by the Bobcats. Blocked by Spark. That's a heck of a block right there. Good timing. 15-13. Frontier up ahead by 2. Serve on the way from Sarah. The hands of Walton. Attacking the Miller, then by way of Miller. Blocked by the Bobcats. A go over. This time, over to Hurley. Joy Hurley out there. The attack is Spark. Blocked. Good try by Webb trying to keep it alive. 15-14. SWIC will have the ball back. And Grace Johnson will serve for the Blue Storm. Serve on the way from Johnson. Off the hands of Roark. They go over this time over to Ames with a one-handed tap. Walton steadies it. Go over, blocked by Bobcats. Not stay in, but good effort though.
I thought it was in.
Now went out of bounds there, Coach.
I thought they tipped it out. I thought it rolled off.
Oh, okay.
SWIC.
Johnson with the serve. That was a laser of a serve over to Webb. Go over to Ames on the attack. It's good!
That's in.
Now we on to Ames. Oh, the same SWIC. Oh, reverse to the Frontier. Reverse to the Frontier. So Bobcats have the ball.
I was going to say.
That hit the line right there. Oh. All right, Evan Polsgrove checking in for Webb. And Lily Spark will serve 16-15. Serve on the way from Lily. High serve, fielded by Walton in the back row. They go over in the middle. That was a blast.
Rocket.
By the way of Miller. Wow, my goodness. 16 all. And Brooke Miller will serve. Serve on the way from Miller. Delivered by Roark to the barrel. They go over this time over to Ames with a one-hand tap. SWIC able to keep it off the floor. That time by way of Hurley. Nice dig right there. Go over to Oliveira. Off the back row. Low push hit. That drops in. That was by Gibbs. Madeline Gibbs with that point. 17-16. Blue Storm up ahead by 1. Frontiers led the majority of this third set. The Blue Storm have retaken the lead here. Serve on the way from Miller. Deep off the hands of Roark. They go over to Polsgrove on the attack. Johnson fields it. They go over. This time it drops in from Hughes. 18-16, timeout. Frontier. All right, 18-16. SWIC leading the third set here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
All right, it's player shout-out time. We're going to give a player shout-out to Camden Tappendorf. Dear Cam, I am so proud of you. So thankful you're a part of this Bobcat family. I wish you nothing but the best this season and in life. You're such a joy to have in our gym. God's so good. Love, Coach Vinson. If you would like to be a Bobcat or give a shout-out to a Bobcat, let Claire know. We'll get you up there.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. 18-16. Coach Carey called the timeout. That was a wise timeout to take here.
Well, because it seems like when SWIC gets to this 18 mark, they go on a run.
Yep. And point for Evan Polsgrove. Knocks it in. Trying to gain back that momentum that you had earlier. Yolanda Oliveira will serve. All right. Oliveira with the serve. Boomer of a serve off the hands. That time of Gibbs. She goes on the attack. Oliveira fields it from the back. Swing shot over by way of Boucherbane. Just bumping right back over. McCorkle over to Polsgrove on the attack. Into the net right there, but kept allowed by SWIC. McCorkle over to Boucherbane. Back and forth we go here.
Take a breath. That's out.
Point Frontier. Hurley couldn't get it in. 18-all, third set. And Oliveira will serve again. Yolanda Oliveira from Puerto Rico. She's had a heck of a night tonight. Serve on the way. Off the hands of Johnson. It's time to go to Gibbs on the outside.
There we go.
Block.
There we go.
And a point for Frontier. 19-18. Oliveira getting that ball to drop in. Another serve from her. Nice serve. Dug up right there by Gibbs. SWIC having a little trouble and they hit it right back over. Oliveira over to
Still
Busher
alive.
Bay.
Oh, gosh.
Oliveira keeps it on
Okay.
for a spark.
Get our steps in.
Hughes, a point for SWIC. Whew. I was holding my breath too, Coach. I didn't want to say anything.
It's like that.
I know what to say about that. Didn't want anyone to get hurt. 19-all. SWIC and Frontier knotted up. Lacey Pullman will serve. Serve on the way from Pullman. Off the hands of Spark. Over a Busher
Nice.
That's
There we
good.
go.
That way Jenna. It's a Jenna jam. A Busher Bay knocks it in. 20-19. Frontier.
Never give up.
Never give up. Just keep fighting.
Never surrender.
And Eliana Ames will serve.
Nice. There we go.
SWIC having some trouble. It's an ace for Ellie! Linda Martin standing up clapping. 21-19.
Got the pom-poms a-going.
Timeout, SWIC. 21-19. Bobcats lead third set here on Bobcat Nation. Got another player shout out.
Yes, we do. All right, we're going to give a shout out to Cassidy King, number 23. Her shout out donator was made by Kenny and Kelly King, the parents of Cassidy King. Very proud. She's doing amazing. If you would like to be a player or do a player shout out, I cannot speak at this moment. Give Claire a call and we'll get your player out there, or a whole Bobcat team. I mean, you know.
All right. Eliana Ames will serve. 21-19. Frontier leading third set. Got to win this third set to force a fourth.
That's right.
Ames with the serve. Off the hands of Walton Libero.
Oh,
the blast from
nice.
Hughes. Still
That's
alive.
what we got to do.
Over to Polsgrove. Blocked.
See, got to be ready at all times. There
And
we go.
Evan! Evan gets it! 22-19.
Can't slack. We've got to be ready at all times.
And my gosh, how about Riley Roark to the barrow? What a heck of a play by Riley. Serve on the way from Ellie. Nice serve off the hands of Porter. They go over to Hughes. And that drops out. Point Frontier! 23-19. And timeout, SWIC. How about this? Frontier, 2 points away from winning this third set. Wow. All right, let's do another player shout out.
I know. Got Eliana Ames, number 4. Our player shout out. Donation made by Cheryl Berkman. Thank you, Cheryl. Big shout out to Eliana. And let's see, we'll get back over here, transition back over. Whew, what a game. What a game.
I'll tell you what, Coach.
Yes.
What a second half for Frontier in this third set. And Eliana Ames will serve once more. Bobcats 2 points away from winning this third set and forcing a fourth against SWIC.
Maybe that was the good luck.
It was.
Shout out.
She's done a good job serving, too.
Yes, she has.
Serve on the way from Ellie.
Come on, nice.
Nice serve off the hands of Johnson. They're going to go over to Gibbs on the opposite. That's good. 23-20. Over the Bobcats. Hey, stay focused.
That's right. Stay focused. Talk. Cover the ground.
Madeline Gibbs will serve. Serving away from Gibbs, the outside hitter.
Oh,
Kept alive by Spark.
Good job, Spark.
And Roark just bumps it right back over. Porter stays it. They go over to Johnson.
Nice!
Blocked by McCorkle! Oh, my goodness!
Game point!
Oh, how do you like that? Sarah McCorkle with the biggest block of the season that we've seen by her. How do you like that? And the place has come alive.
Took them 30 games.
24-20, serve on the way.
Come on, nice serve.
Off the hands of Walton Libero. They go over to Johnson on the attack. Little
Nice
one tap.
Nice, there we go.
Kept alive.
Top.
But the moment the point! Frontier wins 25-20, third set. The Boucher Band, it's a Jenna Jam. I tell you what, how about that? And we go to a fourth set. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I tell you what.
And everyone's like, we gotta go to the bathroom. I know. Same.
But how about the big plays down the stretch we saw? Riley Roark, Sarah McCorkle with a block against Johnson, and then Boucher-Bain. Oh my goodness. Big plays, Coach, big plays.
Big plays.
All right, let's. I need to take a breather here as well.
Me too.
I need some water in my life. Let's take another break here. Let's get another player shout. Well, speaking of Sarah.
Yes, there you go. You can good old player shout out. Sarah McCorkle, number 9. She is a sponsored donation by Synergy Fuels, Lubricants, Propane, Diesel Exhaust Fluid. They want to shout out to good old Sarah McCorkle. She's been serving amazing today.
Again, that block right there against Johnson. Boy, that was a huge block. If you had to go back at blocks in the game, we've seen some dandies, but that one just tops them all. Wow, what a set victory for Frontier. And now we go to a fourth set. Frontier and SWIC, they swap sides. Again, both teams facing each other for the first time here tonight. Both teams each with 8 wins. SWIC with 8-6 overall record. Frontier 8-8 overall. I'd like to remind you, we'll have a Fall Fun Fest pageant coverage tomorrow on Bobcat Nation. Also, Lady Mules Volleyball comes your way tomorrow. They host Florida on her sister channel, Mule Nation. And also, we'll have Bobcats Volleyball for you next Wednesday as they host Southeastern Illinois College out of Harrisburg, the Falcons. I tell you what, it has been electric here at Center Street School, the sea of yellow and black. What a victory for the Bobcats in that third set to force a fourth against SWIC. 25-20, that's all the scores have been here tonight. SWIC won the first 2 sets 25-20, and Frontier win that third set 25-20. Woo! Tell you what, it's been a fun night here tonight for sure. Seen some outstanding volleyball from both teams. And now we're about ready to go underway with the fourth set between Frontier and SWIC. All right. Live chat open, by the way. Tell us where you're watching Bobcat Nation from. Now we got some people here watching locally. Now we got some people watching from afar. My goodness, and really what I liked about, again, the big plays that Frontier had. Sarah McCorkle's block, Riley Roark just doing an outstanding job covering the gaps, and Boucher-Bain with the point. Evan Polsgrove getting kills. Camden Tappendorf will serve for Frontier. And here we go. Serve on the way from Cam. Nice serve. Fielded right there by Porter. They go on attack by way of Hughes. And SWIC will score the first point. And so we start with the fourth set. Bailey Henry will serve. Serve on the way from Henry into the net. Service error. Point Frontier. 1-all. Lily Spark will serve. Spark with the serve into the net. Service error committed by Lily. Rarely you see her do that. 2-1. So SWIC on top here early. Serve on the way from Madison Walton to the Barrow. Tap the door over to Polsgrove. Fiddle rather by the Barrow. Walton. They go over to Johnson on the attack on the hands of Lorick, and that's good for SWIC. That could be 3-1. SWIC with the 2-point advantage here early, fourth set. Serve on the way, fiddle right there by Spark. Go over to King, blocked. King able to keep it alive. This time they go over to Polsgrove. It fires away. Walton over to Porter. Oh, left-handed tap is good. 4-1. As the Blue Storm jump out to a 3-point lead here early, fourth set. Frontier has to win the set to force a fifth. Fielded right there by Spark. They go over, and a blaster there by Polsgrove. SWIC, they go over to Miller. Push it by King.
Yeah, almost had that hole.
Well, that was a good try, though, and Porter gets it in. 5-1 SWIC.
All right, we got to stop him here.
I think we have timeout. Timeout's been called by Kira. All right, 5-1. SWIC leading Frontier, fourth set. We do want to thank our sponsors as well for sponsoring us on Bobcat Nation.
Yeah, we're going to thank our Bobcat Nation 2025 volleyball sponsors. We have Curd Farms, Fairfield National Bank, Frontier Community College, Roark Trucking, Studio 68, Vaughn's Tire, and the Wayne County Health Department. If you would like to be a sponsor, or if you see these sponsors out, if you're not in town, give them a call. Tell them thank you for sponsoring Bobcat Nation.
5-1. Kara called that timeout, Coach. Good timeout. You don't want to get SWIC to get too far. Oh my goodness!
It's still alive. Don't give up.
Oliveira over to King.
That was, holy cow.
That was the hardest hit ball I've seen any Bobcat player hit tonight. Oliveira certainly has it.
She's like mad.
King with the blast is good, but my goodness, Oliveira though.
We need that.
More.
Nice.
More of it,
yes.
please.
I mean, SWIC hasn't let up any. That was amazing.
Wow,
I hope you guys heard that.
It was
bomb.
Loud. Boom. All right. Mariana Garcia Gomez will serve 5-2. Chip away here for the Bobcats. High serve. Go out. Yep. Service error by Garcia Gomez. She'll have she'll have a breather. And, is Oliveira checking in? I think she is.
She is. He's getting the SWIC ones first.
Okay.
They started to go, and then he was like, hold on. Now you can go.
Okay, well, they're going to get Roark in, which Riley's done an outstanding job tonight.
Yes.
6-2. Serve on the way for SWIC. And that was going to go out. Blue Storm with a 5-point advantage for Frontier. Got to get a stop here. Don't want SWIC to get too far ahead. Bobcats are going to get a stop. Get the ball back. Serve on the way from SWIC. Over the hands of Spark. Cam said this time, or King.
There we go.
That's a kill by King. Sassy Cassie. I got to say
I was going to say Killer King.
I like that too. I like it. All right. And Sarah McCorkle, who had a heck of a block in that last set, did a great job serving as well. 7-3, fourth set.
Nice.
SWIC on top. Go over to Miller. Corkle steadies it. And go over to Polsgrove. The hands of Johnson. And go over this time on the opposite block for the Bobcats.
Oh,
Catch
still alive, still alive.
By way of Miller, nice job right there. Polsgrove on the attack, a little one-handed tap. Sliding right there was Walden. Keep the ball off the floor. And then they go over to Johnson on the opposite. That's blocked and out. Good effort on the block, though. Just went out. 8-3. And Grace Johnson will serve. Serve on the way from Johnson. Over Polsgrove, blocked. Point, SWIC. Timeout Frontier, 9-3. Blue Storm up ahead by 6, fourth set. Air on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe.
The Wayne County Health Department is dedicated to working with you to monitor, guard, improve, and protect health and safety in our community. Located at 405 North Mason Road in Fairfield, the department offers a wide range of services from immunizations, early childhood and WIC services to food establishment inspections. Plus, the Wayne County Health Department is the lead agency in the county for public health-related emergencies. For information on all the programs and services offered, check out their website at WCHDIL.com or call 618-842-5166.
9-3, the Blue Storm up ahead by 6 over Frontier, fourth set. Frontier won the third set to force a fourth.
There we go.
Point for Eliana Ames. Ellie also had a great game in the third set. 9-4. And Evan Polsgrove will serve. For the Bobcats, got to chip away when you're down. Let's get a run going. Polsgrove, laser of a serve, fielded by one to the barrel. They go over to Miller in the middle.
Nice.
Nice swing.
There
Shot
it is.
good!
Hey, we'll take it.
A booster bang. It's a Jenna Jam. Knocks it in. 9-5. Bobcats got to keep clawing their way back. Serve on the way. Off the hands of Walton. They go over Byway Miller. That's a blast of a Polsgrove. Still carries over. And Miller wins that battle at the net. And Brooke Miller's had a nice night, too, for the Blue Storm. She's been impressive. She'll be serving. Brooke Miller from Vollmeyer, Illinois. Serve on the way from her. Off the hands of Roark. And ace for Miller. 11-5. SWIC up ahead by 6. Justin saying, let's go Bobcats. Hi, cousin. Saw you earlier. Good to hear from you. Justin, the leader of financial aid at the college. Bouchard Bain. That's a one-handed tap. SWIC able to recover. The hands of Roark. Bobcats steady it. They go over to Spark on the attack and blocked by SWIC. 12-5, fourth set. Blue Storm leading. Frontier won the third set, 25-20. SWIC won the first two sets, also 25-20.
Yeah, it's been 25-20 all three games. Nice.
Leona Ames, little one-handed tap. Roark over to McCorkle. Over to Boucher Bay! It's a Jenna Jam! Nice location by Jenna. Good placement there. 12-6. Riley Roark will serve. Roark's had a heck of a night. Riley with the serve. Off the hands of Gibbs. That's a kill right there for Hughes. All right. Lacey Pullman will serve for the Blue Storm, 13-6. SWIC up ahead by 7, fourth set. Serve on the way. On the hands of Spark, it's going to go out an ace for Pullman. 14-6, SWIC up ahead by 8. Jacob saying from North City, go Roark. Cousin Jacob, hi Jacob. Good seeing you tonight, good talking to you.
Nah, she carried that.
Yeah, carried that for sure. Point Frontier. Still got time if you're Frontier. Need to go on a run. Cassidy King checking in from McCorkle. Camden Tempendorf also out there. She'll be serving. Cam with the serve. Off the hands of Johnson. They almost collided over there. And Johnson bumps it right back over. Webb steadies it. Go over Eliana. They go over to Gibbs. Webb passing up ahead over to Camden Tappendorf. Now we're King. That's a block. Hughes in there to get that block. 15-7. Gibbs will serve. Serve on away from Madeline. Off the hands of Spark. They go over to King. And no contact was made, too high. 16-7.
Just a little too much oomph on that one.
Yeah. SWIC up ahead by 9. And Gibbs will serve.
Let's go. Side out, Bobcats. Right here. Good job, Riley.
Go over to Spark on the attack. Walton over to Porter. Blocked for the Bobcats. Yes. Oliveira with a nice block. The wall stands again. And 16-8. Substitution. Polsgrove will be checking in for Webb. Lovely Spark will serve. Serve on the way from Spark. High serve fielder right there in the back by Henry. They go over to Johnson. Blocked by the Bobcats. Blocked by Oliveira. The wall stands again. 16-9. It's a good time for Bobcats to go on a run. It's got to stay focused here.
Focus.
Get back to the rhythm you were in that in the third set.
That's right.
Serving away from Spark. SWIC on the attack by way of Hughes. That drops in. Got an open gap on the left side. $17-9.
Okay, I was like.
I was looking too, Coach. I was thinking anytime now, probably.
Or was I off again?
Yeah. Polsgrove with the block.
Nice.
Off the hands of Walton. Push it.
Oh,
Oh, they
come
fall
on.
in.
Come on, girls.
18-9. Alex saying, go, Riley, go from Lola. Hi, Alex. Hi, Lola. Serve on the way. Off the hands of Spark from the back row. Oliveira over the blast! My goodness, she's had a heck of a night. Her mom's here tonight, making her mama proud. 18-10.
I thought I saw her.
Yeah, over there to our right. Can't see her
Yes,
from our age.
not now, but I saw her earlier.
Yeah. Great lady she is. Enjoyed talking to her. 18-10. Bobcats trail by 8. Got to go on a run here. Got to claw their way back. Mariana Garcia Gomez with the serve. And an ace for Mariana. Let's see if it's the start of things. She provided good minutes too. Let's go, Mariana. Serve on the way. White serve. Dug out.
Sometimes those are the hardest.
Polsgrove on the hands of Walton. And that's a go out. Point for Frontier. Good awareness there.
I think that was close, though.
Oh, man, had to hold my breath there for a moment.
See the flag.
18-12. I think Troy over there was holding his breath, too. All right. Serve on the way. Almost
Nice.
another thing. An ace off the hands of Henry. 18-13. Timeout, SWIC. 18-13, fourth set. Frontier trailing by 5. We'll be right back here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. This season, Curd Farms is proud to stand behind Frontier Community College Bobcats volleyball. Owner Chase Curd and the entire team at Curd Farms send their best wishes for a winning year. Just like farming, success on the volleyball court takes dedication, hard work, and teamwork. And that's exactly what the Bobcats bring every match. Curd Farms is excited for an incredible season. We'll be cheering on the Bobcats every step of the way, right here on Bobcat Nation. 18-13, SWIC leading Frontier. Blue Storm called a timeout. For Frontier, you're on the middle of a run here. You want to keep it going. Down by 5. It's be a good time to make a run. We're seeing it right now. Mariana.
Yeah.
Garcia Gomez will serve. Serving away from Mariana. In the hands of Porter. Miller on the attack. In the hands of Spark. For the Polsgrove block.
There you go. Way to be there.
Polsgrove. Swing shot right over. Go over to Johnson on the attack.
Get it there.
Keeps it alive. Or Mariana Garcia Gomez. And over to Polsgrove. Little push hit. So we go with Porter.
Wow.
Block. That was a blast from Porter. The other block but just went out of bounds. And Porter just swung the anvil down that time. She'll check out.
She's been swinging that anvil all night.
Well, her and Johnson and Miller and Gibbs at times. Yeah, multiple players, multiple weapons here could do that. Addie Worsing will serve. Big scores table confirmation here. 19-13 SWIC leading Frontier. Fourth set. Bobcats won the last set 25-20. First two sets were won by SWIC, both 25-20. Cassidy King on the attack. SWIC, they go over this time.
Out.
That's out. No contact. Oh, Skylar Yates, I believe. Yeah, Skylar Yates, number 4 from Heron, Illinois. Skylar Yates out there. 19-14. And Sarah McCorkle will serve. Well, McCorkle's had a heck of a night. Serve on the way from McCorkle. Over there by Yates. Push hit by way of Miller. McCorkle over to Polsgrove. That's good! Evan Polsgrove knocks it in. 19-15. Frontier down by 4. Bobcats trying to claw their way back. Chip it away. Bobcats win this fourth set. They'll force a fifth. The hands of Johnson they go. Miller on the attack, blocked. Point for SWIC. 20-15. Fourth set. And Grace Johnson will serve. Serve on the way. The hands of Spark. McCorkle sets up somewhere. Ames!
Nope. It's still alive.
Off the hands of Miller. That was a great reaction there. Polsgrove.
Nice.
Blast
That's
off
out.
the wall. That's out. Point. Frontier. Evans swinging down the hammer.
See if we can get 9 right here. 9 in a row right here.
Tell you what.
Make the score 25-20.
I was going to say, Coach, I had to do my math in my head for a moment there.
There we go. Good job.
Gibbs is on the attack. One hands it over by way of Spark. SWIC. They go over to Yates.
Cover the floor.
Go over to Boucherbane. Back is Johnson.
It's over.
Oh, I went right over. Point for
Yes.
there. Yeah, she crossed the net. Yeah, Gibbs was trying to attack. She crossed the net there. 20-17. Bobcats down by 3. Still got plenty of game to go. Serve on the way from Polsgrove. Off the hands of Walton. They go to Miller this time over to Miller. That's good. That's a nice attack. 21-17, fourth set. And Brooke Miller will serve. Serve on the way from Miller. Spinner over to Spark. They go to Spark on the attack. That's good! Lily Spark knocks it in! 21-18. Oh, Sparky herself. And Riley Roark will serve. The libero. Riley with the serve. Off the hands of Johnson in the middle. They go over to Hughes on the attack. Nice block. They go over this time over to Gibbs. That's too high. Oh, point. SWIC. They say Frontier tipped it. Oh, my. Okay. 22-18. Justin Sadie says, come on, Bobcats. Sadie.
Let's go, Bobcats.
Cousin Sadie, I love you. I can hear you from the east side of town. Lacey Pullman will serve.
All I hear are bangs and booms in here. Whew.
Hammers and anvils, too. What that? Serve on the way. Fielded right there by Webb. They go over to Ames. Just short. Had the right idea, though. 23-18. Bobcats need to get a stop here. Holman will serve. Serve on the way. On the hands of Webb. McCorkle sets it aside. Olivera!
Oh,
no.
In the net.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was so beautiful, too.
And she even looked at him, too.
Like, what? 24-18.
Game point.
Ends a Webb. Riley keeps it alive over to McCorkle.
Talk.
And go over to Hughes. That's in.
That's game.
25-18. SWIC wins this one in 4 sets. Down effort by the Bobcats, though. But SWIC wins this one in 4 sets. The Blue Storm. Let's have a little bit of a breather. We'll come back and we'll talk about what's coming up next for us. And also a reminder, too, about our next volleyball game coming up next week here. It's all coming up here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
FNB has made it easier than ever to support your local high school with their Community Proud debit cards. There's a custom design for each high school, plus a portion of each debit card purchase will be donated back to our schools. That means when you make a qualifying purchase with your FNB Community Proud debit card, you're helping the students, teachers, and staff of Fairfield, Sisney, Wayne City, and Grayville High Schools. To learn more, contact FNB, member FDIC.
Well, back here at Center Street School, where SWIC defeats the Bobcats in 4 sets. Okay, I kept listening for the 50-50 raffle ticket drawing here. I bought a few tickets, but anyway, that was, when I think about all the games that have happened this season, I think the hardest hits that we saw were tonight.
That I agree. Those were just bombs. Like, that was very impressive on both sides.
Yes.
I mean, but that was very impressive. SWIC just had them. They were just that was hard. That was tough.
But coach, for the Bobcats, though, they kept fighting.
They did.
Never gave up at all. They won that 3rd set, and I can't recall, and since we've been doing Bobcats volleyball here, I think it's the first time they beat SWIC in the past few years at least. I'll check with Jeremy Ellis on that and Kara Vincent, but boy, that was a heck of a 3rd set victory though, and but both teams had 8 wins going into this one. But man, it's gonna be a good one, and the scores, the opponents they face look pretty identical. So
yeah.
But nonetheless, though, again, SWIC defeats Frontier in 4 sets. Let's go ahead and baseball players are hitting the volleyball around. In the first set, it was SWIC over Frontier 25-20. Second set, it was SWIC over Frontier 25-20. And third set, it was Frontier over SWIC 25-20. A lot of 25-20s, I know. And the fourth set, the final one, it was SWIC over Frontier 25-18. Frontier drops to 8-9 overall. They will take on John A. Logan College this Friday at Carterville. First serve is at 6:30. We will not be there for that one. But we do have, coming up next week, next Wednesday, Southeastern Illinois College, the Falcons out of Harrisburg. They'll be up here at Center Street. That'll be happening next Wednesday, the 24th. That's the only game.
Only Bobcat game?
Yeah, only one next week for the Bobcats. So at least they'll get a little bit of rest, a little bit, have some practices and all that. And then after that, that's when they have 3 games the week after. 29th, Kaskaskia comes to town. We'll be there for that one on Bobcat Nation as well. And then they'll be at Wabash Valley on Wednesday, October 1st. And then on Friday the 3rd, they'll be playing Shawnee Community College and East Central College out of Union, Missouri. That was where the ECC Falcon tournament was at recently.
Yeah.
So they'll be coming to town as well. So just to tell you what's coming up here for Bobcats volleyball. Coach, want to know your thoughts real quick before we wrap this up.
It was just I just have lots of thoughts because it was just a wow. I'm going to give kudos to SWIC.
Yes.
I mean, they came in. They just have hammers. I mean, they had great approaches, hard hits. I mean, those kills were literally kills. I mean, but our Bobcats, they did not back down. I mean, so kudos to the Bobcats. I mean, but they stayed in there. They fought all 4 games. Pretty proud of them. Yeah, they need to get the rest they need. So I'm sure because they've played a lot here the past few days.
They have.
So
I think especially with next week with only having 1 game and everything, gives them a bit of a breather as well. So
yeah, they could probably use that little breather.
But anyway, guys, we'd like to remind you as well, coming up tomorrow on Bobcat Nation, we will have the Fall Fun Fest pageant. That'll be coming your way tomorrow. That'll be on Bobcat Nation live streamed as well. Also, Lady Mules Volleyball, they'll be hosting Flora tomorrow at the Mule Barn. You and I will be there for that one. That'll be coming your way about 6 o'clock with JV with varsity to follow. Fairfield versus Flora. So a conference game for the Lady Mules tomorrow night. And also got Mules football coming this Friday as well. They'll be hosting Cesar Valier Waltonville.
No, they're at Cesar.
Oh, they're at Cesar. My mistake. Okay, they're at Cesar.
They're at Cesar.
Okay, but we got that coming up on our sister channel, Mule Nation, as well. For Coach Ashley Anderson, for Coach Tammy Anderson.
Oh, you can just say,
you see, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You don't have to say Coach Ashley, but she is. Yeah.
She is. We got to give her a title.
I know.
All right, have a good night, guys.
I could give her a title. I just can't say it on air.
But anyway, I'm Derek Dunn. Have a wonderful and pleasant good night. Always a pleasure bringing you Bobcats volleyball here on Bobcat Nation. Powered by RJ Marketing. Again, have a wonderful rest of your night. And we will see you tomorrow at the Fall Fun Fest pageant or next week for more Bobcats volleyball when they host the Falcons of Southeastern Illinois College.